Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire craft. How you doing? Oh, I'm just thinking about plugging, but I'm already plugged in. How are you doing, guys? So, I'm doing it. I said I'm trying to get in front before we go on holiday so that I can keep uploading while we're on holiday. And so far so good. And we were thinking about doing a little live. Won't be crafting, but I don't know. You might finally get to see me. Who knows? We'll see. Right, today is... Oh, I'm going to say this and I've got tab on it. I can't wear my watch. What is it? 3rd of September, Tuesday. I'm still all swollen. So, till I see my doctor, there's nothing I can do about it. So, we're doing what we're doing. I strap up before and after, so I get there. My table's a right mess. I've been playing with this for a couple of days. Because I've done it a few years ago. Obviously, I've never filmed it. But I did it with a different dye. So now I'm looking for that dye and I'm guessing I've sold it. You know, when I parted with all that stuff, it were a butterfly. And for this technique, oh, I can't show you them, they're Toby's cards that he's making for you all. For this technique, you need, well, you don't need, it's better with a solid dye. But mine ain't solid, what I'm using now. The one that I did it with originally was. So, but before we start that, it's not a tag we're doing, it is actually a card. Before we start that, I'm going to get the card bases done because I need it to dry. So, this is a new, it hasn't got an home yet because I've only just opened it today, although I've had it a few weeks. It's a cover plate, Festive Grid by Pink Fresh Studio. You know what I'm like for me, cover plates. That's a bit awesome, that one, isn't it? So what we're going to do, we're actually going to put it into the card base on this one. It'll all be going in a home tonight. So this time I'm going to do it the right way around. Because I was doing it for my second card as well, although I've changed my mind, but I've done it upside down anyway. So it's not one that's going to cut my card. It's literally just going to give the print, which is what I want. So I'm going to run that through the dye machine like that. So 1 second. So from that cover plate, you get that picture. I love that. But we are going to take these stars out. You don't have to, you can leave them in. Actually, I should have left them in. I quite like them in. Oh, my card's moved, look. Why has it done that? That's not a problem. Perfect. Can't beat a Teflon squeegee. So I've already started taking them out. Shame really, because I could have done with leaving them in. Didn't really matter. Well, I presume they're supposed to come out. I've not seen it with this being used on it. I bet they're not, you know. But they are today. I say I bet they're not, but then they come out easy, so maybe they are. Who knows? When I've done my card, I might look, see what they do with it. I say do. Is there ever a day when you don't say do? Right. My bin behind me is absolutely full to the brim. So, because I want yellow to show, this is that textured cardstock that I'm trying to get rid of. So, I'm going to glue the non-textured side and hope that it sticks, because it's hard work getting this textured stuff to stick. So I want to cover the stars, both sides if possible. Right, it doesn't stick, it's awful. It has stuck eventually on the one that I've made, but it's just horrible stuff. See it coming undone? I mean, it won't. Once it's stuck, it'll stay. So while we play, I'm going to use my trivet and just sit it underneath, because we don't need it now till end. Right, that's that one. Yeah, don't have a home yet. Cute, isn't it? It's going to come in handy as that one. Right, and to the second one now then. There might be a third, because I don't know which way to go. I'm going to stick with dark though. So these two, I'm using the radial plate. Now this one cuts out, so I've got to be a bit more careful with this one. Although these are getting cut down, so... Oh yeah, it didn't matter. I was putting it on the actual card like I've just done, but I ended up changing my mind. So it doesn't matter anyway, because they're getting cut down anyway, so just cut them out as normal. Same with the pink. I think this is my favourite, well, my most go-to plate, because I can use it for all sorts. So I can put that away, can't I? Right. So these are now, should be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to take off 1/8 of an inch. Oh, there, and there. 1/8, 1/8, 2/8. So 2 seconds. An 1/8, an 1/8, and 1/4. Same with the blue one. An 1/8, quarter, an 1/8. Did I have 2 bases? Oh, I did. Thought I'd only done 1. Now then, sticking these down is just the same problem to me. I'm going to go with, well, this is how I did it, and I'll do it. This is, I didn't know I had this one. These are Pink Frog red liner. Couldn't tell you how much I paid for it, because I don't know when I got it. But I will say, just find my scissors. Where's my scissors? I wouldn't buy it again. It's not as easy to get off like, you know, your cheaper red liner. I only use red liner off Amazon, so mine's cheap. Like I say, I don't know what I paid for this. But no, I'm not a huge fan, I'm not gonna lie. I do love the little squares though. Oh, that's what I meant to get out. Oh yeah, I can see some. Because we're going to need some of the squares. I mean, this will do the job. The red liner tape, you can get the liner off straight away. Or I can, but with this I can't. And this stinks and all, this one. So I've had Toby and Eden today. I did manage to get a little bit practicing done when I put Eden to bed for an hour earlier. But then when I got her up, we all took dogs on park. And then Toby weren't well, so he's had medicine and been fast asleep. Don't know if it's sickness because he's going to school, but nah, he likes school, does Toby. We can't believe this time next year it'll be Eden's school photos that we're seeing. Should we go to school? It's like she's only just been born. It's crazy. Right. See if we can get it on. I'm warm. I've had to shut the blind because it's warm and I didn't want to wear all my clothes. So, yes. Apart from my top, I'm in the breeches again. Look, see what I mean? Not a fan at all. Yes, I've had to shut the blind. I could open the window, I suppose. That's right. These don't take long, actually. We're doing another kind of letterpress, if you like. But this time we're doing it not with die cuts. We're doing it with the die. So, like I say, I've done this many a time, this one, but always with the same. I've only ever done it with a butterfly. So, this was a bit of a challenge for me. Well, the challenge was trying to find something to do it with. You have to have a proper look through your stash. Because we're not buying this month, are we? We're crafting with our stash. You can tell it's not as good because the other red liner tape won't let you pull that back up then. That'll do. I'll have to... Oh no, looks good. I'm going to say I'll have to cut it down. Honestly. I'll have to look up and see how much I paid for it. I could have done it with my double-sided tape, but I'm getting used to having it, you know, to hand, where I can just use it willy-nilly because of the price that we got it for. If you didn't get it, I'll just show it you now. There was a lot more on it than this. Double-sided tape. It is... can't remember what make it is. It's the same make as my little tape that I use for my dies. It's craft tape. Anyway, from Tonic. This is exactly the same size. So I don't know if you can get different whips and stuff. But it's $19.99 on Tonic. $6.99 the link that I got. So I've got this one and I ordered another for. You guys wanted a different way because double-sided sheets can be quite expensive when we were using them the way that we were. So that's what I ended up finding. And it's absolutely amazing, so I wouldn't have bought another 4 rolls if I didn't like it. So I did put the link in. If I remember, well, it's going to be in all other posts. I've used it quite a bit on videos that are upcoming. I think we'll risk it there. Oh, it's not bad. It's pretty much there. Right. So I'm just going to cut. This is Tim Holtz watercolour or cold press, so that we've got the thickness and what have you to do the pressing on it. I'm just going to cut that out. Where are my... 1 second, guys. So I only want one of them. I could have done loads of these. I loved it when it was done. And we need 2 circles cut out of the same card. These will be reused, these extra bits. So I'm just going to cut 2 circles out. That's one. And that's 2. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to press them. Could have done with not having that on there, but it's okay. So I'm using, now then, when I originally just practiced this one earlier, I did something different. So this is the first time for this one for me. So, wow. I'm using the snowflake to fit in there. I could regret that after. We'll see. And I'm using the bell. Now, these are Gemini, but I think, if I remember rightly, I never used them what they were for. If you look, they've got a line straight down the middle. And you're supposed to bend them and put a few of them together and you end up with the whole round thing. You know, like a real bell. But that's not how we're using it. So this is going back through the platform. This is how I'm going to put it through the machine. I'm not lifting the machine up. You can see that, can't you? So I'm putting the tag there. I'm turning this over, and with, I'll go, just try to think, do I need it? No, I'll stick with the same one. I'm going to go a deeper yellow because it didn't really show up a lot. So we're putting colour on the back of the die. And I'm just going to squirt it a couple of times. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay it on top where I want it. It's a little off centre, but it's okay. And I'm going to put it back through the die machine. No, I'm not. Something's missing. What am I missing? Right, hang on, guys. I know what's missing. I'm just putting that back there. I haven't done out with it. I put the wrong embossing mat in. Mine's a brown one. And then you emboss with the blue. I'll show you again in a minute when I do it. This might not work because I've moved it about so much just then. But it did. So if you have a solid piece, see, you can see the deboss there. So you might not be able to see the emboss properly there. So it's left all them white. And when we cut this out, which we'll do it in a minute. Because it mirror images it, they actually fit in it. So this worked out more perfect than I thought it could. So yeah, this is my matte. And then I put my blue embossing one on. Don't know why I forgot that. The most important thing. So we'll do the same with the snowflake. Like I say, I ain't used this. I'm hoping it's a straight mirror image. But we'll see. I love it when we use, like the videos I've done using back of stamps and stuff. I love it. Now that's quite juicy. So let's see how this works. So hopefully I need to get it spot on first time. I'm going there. Again, it's a bit off, but it's all right. And I'll put that through the machine. Looks okay so far. It definitely was off centre, definitely. Just hope and pray it looks all right after. Maybe a bit too much water actually, because it hasn't embossed as much. And I haven't done a pink one. I just thought it'd be nice to do a different colour. So I've just put 2 sprays on there. Could be all right. I don't know what I think of it. Well, I'll know when I put the die cut on it, because we're going to cut some out now, so I can take that away. Oh yeah, it was definitely a bit wet. So now we need to cut 2 snowflakes and 1 bell. So I'm going to cut the bell. No idea where this come from, but it's beautiful. And I'm not into glitter cardstock and stuff like that. I've got the odd bits and I don't know where they come from, but they're lovely. And I need two, don't I? Oh, they might have to go in different colours. This one's oh, that just fits. A whitey one. Oh, I like it. I need some more of that one. Look at that for a fit. That's all I've got left. I'll just cut this out. Cut really well now. Look at that. Glitter doesn't normally cut like that. Right, let's get the... So I'll put them away for now. That's them out of the way. That's all right with this, but I can't see where what needs pushing out. Can't believe how easy it's coming out. Oops. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Oh. What have you all been crafting? I know we've had some right good stuff in group, haven't we, for challenge. Have you put yours in yet? Don't forget it needs to actually go in the challenge album as well as on the feed. There's some absolutely beautiful. And do you know what? People sometimes like, oh, I've got no motivation. That's me. It's me all over. But when you like, right, there's a challenge. The theme is autumn colours. And everybody's having a go. So it's like it's give you a bit of, I want to say something to do, but it sounds, I don't know. I don't want to, it sounds like I'm saying you're lazy, but I'm not in the slightest. Gosh, no. I've had some more lovely giveaways from you guys. Today I got a parcel from Ashtray. The other day I got the one from Temu, didn't I, off Ashtray, with the, I showed you on the live, the wax seals and everything. That's amazing. I can't wait to play with that. But then I got a chocolate parcel this morning. Oh my goodness. That is my idea of heaven. Marzipan. I could eat marzipan by the block. In fact, I think I've actually bought blocks before and just sat on them. Why not? It's not just for cakes and Christmas, you know. Right, that's all out in it. One there. Cool. these should come out even easier. There's not as many. There you go. I hope these look as good, because the one I used was really delicate. And this looks more delicate than when you do the backing, doesn't it? There you go. I just can't get over how easy it's come out. We've had no more news on Lexi yet. Keeping an eye on her breathing. I'm glad the weather's cooling down for her, because that just makes her 10 times worse. But yeah, she's doing all right. We still haven't made his mind up yet whether to let her have the next scan. I've got onto a site where it's all about Cavaliers. I mean, I've been on it a long time, but I've been talking to people now, and a lot of them are just saying it's a money grab. It's a waste, because with or without the scan, your vet tells you whether they're putting a medication up or not, and that's what the scan's for. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for the best. Right. Where, see where all the white bit is? So if you'd have used a full blank dye at the back, you wouldn't have had that. But when I put this on, you can see all the white. I mean, you could cut a stencil first and colour them bits in a different colour if you want. But I just loved how they were white. Stayed white with this. And then the yellow comes from where you've used your dye. So we're going to... My first one that I did it on card first. Then I stuck this on. And then I cut the tag out. So it's gone all in one level, if you know what I mean. Although it looks really good. Gosh, I've just gone really warm. I'm just going to open that window up. I'm right warm. Whew. I came over a bit funny then. Oh, that's better already. The dogs won't come up with me. It's too warm for them. So I'm not putting it everywhere. Again, this has been another good time to use the double-sided tape. And with the way that it's cut out, I think it'd have come out straight away, even with tape on. Right. I think that looks all right. All done. So I'm going to try my best to get where all them white ones are. Oh, I love that, you know. So I got to that stage and I was like, I don't know what's missing. So I've got my yellow back out. I've got a bit of card. It's not card at all. And I just, because I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know where to go. I've stuck it too far down actually. And really, I want to put sentiment there, but now I haven't left enough room. Let's have a look. I might just put a little thin one after when it's all dry. Oh, that's going to get lost in it. So this is the Spellbinders clear stamp of the month, November 21. Oh, I think it would still look all right. Let's put it on. This is the problem though, because I've just wet all that with the ink. Did anybody watch? Today was the first day of Simon Says Stamps, the collaboration for Stamptember, which was, I just call it AI, I can't remember what it stands for. But I wasn't impressed, so that were an easy one to say no to. It was, well, I'm not saying I wasn't impressed. It's not something I would have used again. So that were an easy decision. So just putting Noel there. That tag that I've cut, that is quite large actually. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got a measure here. So it's just over 5 inch by just over 3 inch, and it is unbranded. I got it off Amazon, but again I've had this a few years. I've got Uggins and Uggins and Uggins of tag dies because it was my favourite thing to do. I'm using Gold Tinsel by Ranger embossing powder. Turn that over so it doesn't catch it all. Just going to try and put it on bottom so it doesn't go everywhere and get stuck on ink. Apart from that little bit, that's not bad. To say I've just inked it up. I'm going to go with that because we're putting some gold splatter on anyway. Might get away with that. See, I don't need glitter in my house. All I need is that, and that'll end up all over the house. Toby will come home from school tomorrow and he'll say, "You've got it all down here." It makes me laugh. It's quite good, is that glitter one, because it stays glittery. It's just a little different colour, which is a shame really. Right, we're going to splatter that. Then we'll put it to the side while we'll move on to the next one for a minute. Where's my splatter, splatter, splatter? That one I'll do. The best gold ever for splattering. I just love how it carries on going when you've finished with it. Oh, I knew I would. I've got it on that one already. It's not even anywhere near it. You put a bit of splatter on to cover up them bits that have gone wrong, and you can still see it because I didn't cover it up with that bit. Right, that's it. That's it, Heidi, I said. Heidi, stop. Those are the bits that I like, the big ones. I must change that water, that's disgusting. That's absolutely minging. Right, I'm just going to sit that to the side while it dries. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty on its own before you do all. And these ones, we're just going to stick them straight on. Hopefully, like I say. Oh, that's going to look lovely with that little hint of pink. And actually, it brings it out, the colour in the glitter. Glitter. Again, I could have easily used the backing double-sided because it came off so easy again. We're nearly there. I'm just going to flick on the fuse machine. I've just got a fuse machine inside me, literally just to do a sentiment. That looks pretty good. The guns are back in stock, by the way. Don't matter which one it goes on, so you go on here first. It's cut from the same glitter. Again, if you can get it on them white things through it, on you know your bits that are embossed up. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm dead happy with that, how it's come out. I don't like trialing something when I haven't had a go at it. It doesn't bother me if I go wrong. It's just, I want to be able to finish a card, and if it goes terribly wrong, then I'll leave you without. And that I don't want. There is stuff I come on and do without practicing. I was having a go at watercolouring yesterday. It's my one thing I want to do. Can I do it? I can and I can't. I can put the water on the paper and I can put some ink on the paper. But does it look like what I want it to look like? Although I know if I stamped on it, like some silhouette stamping, it'd look great. No problem. But I want to watercolour and it look like what's in my head. That means no stamping. That means actually watercolouring the picture as well. Yeah, well, one day, you know, one day. I've never been taught any of it, so, well, I'm lying now because I've watched tutorials. But apart from that, I didn't have any special classes about, so maybe I should have took up the PE and not the art. Took up the art and not the PE, which is what I did. Oh, you see, I love that. This one brings out the green. You can see it all in iridescent, and that one with pink. So then, I'm just going to have a drink. I didn't know, when I bought these, they come in little sheets. I think you get 3 sheets. The Simon Says stamps. I didn't know. I would been cutting them out and using them, but I didn't know you could foil them. So I'm going to foil 3. And I'm just going to put, what am I going to put on? I'm going to put on a bit of silver. Am I putting silver on both? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to do all 3. Let's see what it comes out like. Ideally, I want this silver, but I don't know if it's a bit too creased. Let's give it a go. Use wrong scissors, Heidi. We'll use the ones with glue on. Please work. Right, let's do it. The machine's ready. Are we ready? So it might not work because they're creased, but let's give it a go. So while that's going through the foil machine, let's put these on here. We want some foam. come on to my next row. Gosh, as soon as you get it out of the packet, that's it. It's all over already. That'll do for now. I used to get all wrapped up in it and everything, so I keep it in my drawer like this. Like that, just in little bits like that. Now then, what I want to do here is... One second. I want to put I bet I didn't do enough. In fact, I know I didn't do enough. So I want to build that up underneath so that I can put a silver one on top. And that'd look alright. But I ain't done enough. So we'll see how far we get. Let's just see how this came out. Why is it stuck to that? Oh. Gosh, I thought it weren't going to come off then. Look. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So apparently, if they've been stamped with right stuff, you can, you know the little ones that I use, the packet ones that I've shown you, what were on live the other day, you can do it with them as well. I never knew. Amazing what you can learn, innit? So we'll use them, but for now, I need to build up 3 of them. And another 3. Let me just have a look. If that's going to go there. So we need this to be, gosh, that's just long enough. It only takes 2 minutes to cut them out. This one, we're doing them in white to go underneath because we're going to put a bit of foam under. And if you didn't there, it'd just, this would have note to stick to. So they don't have to be perfect. Get off my fingers. So I didn't pre-do them because I didn't actually know where I was going with it, so one as easy. And one more. And then we'll cut some for the next one as well. So we'll just leave that to the side a second. Get that off my hands. So we know it's going there. So we can build around it. Let's do something like that. Gosh, I made that look awkward, didn't I? going to cut that one down. I will put them, I weren't going to put any there, but I will, because if it goes out in post, it's going to get squashed in it. So a little one there. A wickle one there. And then, oh, I thought I was doing it wrong then. So it wants to be on both sides. Tell you what, let's get this in place. That looks okay. Does that look right? And if I glue the top of this one, it should, by rights. Can you hear my door creaking? I know what I was going to do. I was going to put some silver around here. You can see the foam. There we go. It's missing some, but I'll put some silver gems around it, and then we'll have us Happy Christmas. How should we do the Happy Christmas? Should we just do it like that? No. Tell you what. Does it look alright? I can't make my mind up. I think once we get the silver on here, it'll be fine. It's moved, hasn't it? I'll get the other one done, and if we've got time, I'll go to the blue one. We'll go to this one. Oops. But I've got to cut out all the bits for it yet. So we'll see. I think this could be better, actually. That'll definitely look better when it's got silver balls on it and stuff. I mean, that looks better already. Yeah, that'll be perfect, I promise you. Right, let's just finish this one off. Where's the bell? Here's the bell. Here's the base. That should be stuck now. There you go. I told you. Once it's stuck, it's fine. It's just giving it that initial stick. So with this one, isn't that lovely? I'm just going to prop it up like that. I can't stop looking. It's gorgeous. with this other one that I'm going to show you that I did with the snowflake. You have to let me know which you prefer, the one I've just done or the tester. I have a feeling you're going to say the tester actually. I think I'm kind of liking it better now. Doesn't matter, it is what it is. I mean, I love these, so it's not a problem. And I'll just put a tiny little bit at the side. That looks good. 1 second. So I'm going to use just a tiny bit of this. All my threads come from, I think, Spellbinders. I couldn't remember. I'm just going to stick, I knew I'd stick it down too far. I wasn't going to put out, but it looked a bit lost, and I didn't want to just put a big gold bauble on it, you know, gem. So I thought, no, it can look like what it's supposed to look like. But we're just going to put it down the side. Rubbish scissors. Well, they're not rubbish, they're just full of glue. So I'm leaving it like that, but I am putting a total contrast of colour, if I can get the, I'm sorry for my creaky door. If I hadn't have opened that window, I'd have been on the floor now. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on this. This is a little die out of the same ones that I've done the silver ones out of, which is, I don't know, because I don't know where it is. God, I'm good at. So I'm just going to sit that on the hole. And I like that. So I'm not going to get a chance to do it with one because I have to cut all them bits. But, so that's the one, where's my original here? Pretty much the same, identical nearly. Apart from, oh, you can tell, look. Oh, I didn't put glue, I put gold paint down there, the same one I splattered with. That looks really nice. What a difference. So I'm going to do that now. But that one went flat because I put it through the dye machine. And that one stayed with the embossing bits in it. Can you see the difference? So there's then, right, so this is the pink version. So this was me, I thought it was just too big. That's what I wasn't keen about. So it is going to look similar. But I think I kind of like the delicate snowflake. What do you think, guys? See, it was too big for me to put that on. I want to put a bit of thread in. Yeah, let me know what you think. And I did do one in the matching colour. So that'll go across there. Yeah, let me know which you prefer. The teal or the pink. But I just love this one. And I'm definitely going to go and put that gold round. It'll only take me 2 minutes to do that. I just painted it on. Right, guys, I'm off. So this is embossing with dies. Perfect. Right, I'm off. I love you. Bye-bye.